Hey, it has been a really long time since I sat in front of the camera and filmed a video, but here I am, and today I'm coming at you with something way different than I've ever posted on this channel before, but I didn't really feel like starting a whole new channel and going through all that. I felt like this one was just sitting here and waiting for me to come back to it anyway. And I know a lot of you have been following us for our Disney content, and trust me, it is something that I very much still want to share with you. I have loads and loads of videos to share. However, it's just been more of a time issue for us lately. As many of you know, my husband has moved to another state. He's 5 hours away from us and he's working there, and so we're doing a lot of back and forth travel to see him, and I'm home here with the kids alone the majority of the time and homeschooling, and then also trying to make a little extra supplemental income for our family on the side. So that's been keeping us pretty busy, and as some of you may know, video editing can be extremely time consuming, and my videos are quite heavily edited. It's something that I'm really passionate about, so once I start editing a video, I don't like to put it onto YouTube unless it's like perfect, or as close to perfect as I can make it anyway. So that's a little story. So today I'm here to share with you a B&G Trading unboxing. Now, I've already actually unboxed this. I have the box sitting here right next to me. It's something that I ordered because I actually do online reselling. B&G Trading is actually a company that gets a lot of like large bulk quantities of merchandise from stores like Nordstrom and Revolve, and then they resell them to resellers like myself so that we can list them on platforms like Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and that sort of thing. And this is something that I've been actually doing for a really long time. However, I've never bought one of these mystery boxes before. Normally I go out and I source or find all of these items myself, and then I take photos and I list the items for sale on one of those platforms that I just mentioned. And I've done this for 15 years. It's mainly been through eBay until about a year ago, where I expanded my business to Poshmark, then Mercari, and most recently Kitizen. This is how I make a little bit of extra money while I stay home and homeschool our kids. It enables us to go on vacations more often and take the kids to Disney, for example. So I thought that I would share this on this channel, even though we've mostly shared Disney content, because I know a lot of you have asked, like, how are you guys able to afford to go on these trips? It has been a year since we've been, so I'm getting a little like antsy, ready to go. But this is how we're able to go on those sort of vacations and stuff. Earlier this year, we actually took a trip to Maine to see my family. We hadn't been up there in a while. And I use most of my reseller money to pay for those sort of vacations. So the next trip that we'll be taking will hopefully be a Disney one. So I did already open this box, and I wanted to be able to see it for myself and see if it was something that I wanted to go ahead and film. And then I also wanted to get all the information written down ahead of time. So I do have some notes here that I might be looking down at a little bit, because that way I can tell you price ranges and stuff of what I'll be listing these items for. And then if this is something that you'd like to do yourself, I will try to find a code and put it down in the description box below, where you can go pick up one of these boxes for yourself and use that discount code so you can save yourselves a little bit of money. The B&G Trading box, let me just interrupt myself really quickly and say that if you hear me lisping a lot, it's because I am wearing clear aligners. I just got them today. I'm still kind of getting used to them, so I'm a little lispy. This box that I got was the Nordstrom Women's Standard Assorted Bundle 25-piece Fall Winter box. And this is assorted sizes, all women's clothing, but assorted sizes from extra small to extra large. I did pay $199 for this box. They had a code for 18% off when I purchased, so the total came to $164 plus $22.80 shipping. I did place my order on November 9th, and it came today, November 20th. So 11-day turnaround wasn't too bad, especially since I believe one of those days in there was a holiday. I think Veterans Day fell in that time. I already looked up comps on these items. I will say that I was mostly happy with the box. Everything was in good condition with the hanging tags, so their company doesn't promise that the items will be brand new with tags. They are mostly shelf pulls, so things that the store hasn't sold, things may have been tried on or returned. Mine all did have the hanging tag still, but they don't promise the items are going to be perfect without flaws. I did find that all these items, when I looked them over earlier today, all looked to be in excellent condition, brand new condition. There's one sweater that I'll show you had some minor like discoloration to it. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. The first item is this Love by Design. This is the tag right here. Love by Design chenille striped sweater, and I actually have it on the mannequin next to me as well. They sent me 3 of these sweaters, so I have 2 in the pink and gray stripe and then this black and white stripe one. This is actually the item that I was mentioning had some flaws on it. It might be hard to tell in the camera because I have my lights on, the studio lights, but the white stripes actually have some color bleed from the black stripes onto them. So it's kind of all over the sweater. It's not super noticeable when you wear it, and I don't know if it's something that I can get out or not. Usually dye isn't something that will come out. It might actually end up getting worse. We'll see. However, my daughter, my oldest daughter, loved this sweater. It's in style right now to be wearing kind of bulky, oversized sweaters, and so this one's really soft. It kind of is cropped as well. So I'm giving this one to her, even though it's actually not even her size. She normally wears an extra small to small, and this is a large. But that was the one piece that had some minor imperfections to it. So not too bad there. But the other 2 sweaters, when I looked up comps, they look like I can list/sell them for around $20 to $25. Most of the items in this standard Nordstrom bundle were, that's kind of the price range that they gave, was about $25, some of them being a little bit higher end and a little bit more expensive. So you're gonna see a mix here. The next top is a ribbed knit top by Abound, and there's the label right there. It's called the Ribbed Lettuce Edge Turtleneck, I believe, and that's what it's called. See, it's got a little turtleneck there, and it's kind of a lightweight knit sweater. This is an extra large as well, and it does have the tags there. You can see Nordstrom Rack tags on that sweater. Comps on this didn't look very high. They were probably about $15, maybe $20. I'm expecting to get about $15 for this. I might list it at $20. I got 2 of those pieces. Here's the other one here. This is the same top, also an extra large. I might lot them together because they're both the same size. So I've got one in blue and then this one in like the burgundy color, also the ribbed lettuce edge sweater. The next one is a Lace ribbed Henley, and it's a really cute top actually. I like this a lot. It's got, black is kind of a hard one to pick up in the camera, but it's got some buttons down the front there, but they don't go all the way down. Yeah, I guess you could see that, but it's a V-neck, long sleeve, really long sleeves. And this is a really small one. This is a size small, and the retail on this was $49. And when I looked up comps, it looked like there were quite a few listed on Poshmark, and there weren't a lot of sold comps. So when I said I was mostly okay with this box, that's kind of what I meant. I had a hard time finding sold comps on some of these pieces. So this one, it looked like most people were listing it for around $15. Maybe up to 20. So again, that's another one that I'm not expecting to get more than the 15 for. Per piece, we're at $7.47 per item. So I'm happy with getting a minimum $15, but that doesn't leave me with a whole lot of profit. So some of these are definitely on the lower end, but then I do have some other pieces that I'll be showing you that make up for it. This is by BP. I think that's what it's called, BP. I've never actually heard of this brand before. There's the label, BP Dot. This is a like V-neck tank thong top, which anyway, I wouldn't wear it, but I have a couple of these. They aren't very much money to begin with. They only retailed for $14, and it looked like they were selling for around that price with free shipping. So it's about what I'll list it for. It's around $10 to $14. And here is the other one. It came in like a brown color for fall. And you see the little thong. It's a bodysuit top. All right, the next piece is another piece by Abound. They sent me several of this brand. This one's really small. This is an extra, extra small. So there it is, another piece by Abound, extra, extra small. And this one is called the Stripe Wrap Front Sweater. I had a really hard time finding anything about this sweater when I Googled it. But again, and I love the sleeves on this. They're kind of like a balloon sleeve. So cute. And it's kind of a crop wrap front sweater too. So it's really adorable. Oops. Really adorable sweater. Doesn't have the MSRP price on it. And I also did not find any sold comps whatsoever because I just couldn't find the sweater. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Sometimes it's better because it's not, the market isn't oversaturated with that particular piece. So I'll probably list it for around 20 to 25 and hope to get about 20. So the next piece is another brand that I've never heard of before. There were quite a few brands in here that were new to me. I wasn't familiar with. This one is by Cooper Street. There we go. It's by Cooper Street and is a women's US size 2. It is an absolutely beautiful dress. Very strappy sleeves. It has that lace front collar line. And this is called the Cooper Street Evergreen Lucille Tie Midi Dress. So there is a tie here around the waist. And I will pop a stock photo up here somewhere on the screen so you can get the full gist of this dress because it's very pretty. Kind of has a tiered layering ruffle effect and just a beautiful dress. And I believe this one, no, this one also did not have any sold comps on it, but there were some listed, I believe, for around $80 to $90. So I'll probably list it a little bit lower than everybody else just because my cost of goods were $747. So I'll probably come in somewhere around $50 to maybe $60 for that. Okay, this next sweater, I had a hard time finding it first, but once I did find the style name, I noticed that the comps were pretty good on it. It's just a plain black sweater, but if you look really closely, you can see this heart stitch detailing. There we go. It's just a crew neck style sweater. This is by John and Jen. On the tag it says J&J, so here's what the tag looks like. John and Jen. And this is called the John and Jen Heart Stitch Crew Neck Sweater. And I'll be listing this somewhere around $30 to $35. Next I have a top by Madewell. This does have the tags still on it as well. Like I said, they all had the tags on them. And this is the Madewell Whisper Cotton Crew Neck Tee in Branson Stripe. And so the colorway is actually Feather Blue Castaway Stripe. And my lights are gonna wash this out, but this stripe right here is actually a really light blue. Just a cute little t-shirt, a very basic tee by Madewell. Again, comps aren't too high on this one. Somewhere between 15 and 20 is what I'm expecting to get for this. All right, next I have a skirt by Topshop. And Topshop is, I believe, a Euro brand. And there is the tag right there. So it says it's a US size 12, UK 16. And this is called the Topshop Check Frill Mini Skirt in green multi-plaid. And so there is some detail on the skirt there. Very pretty. It's a good size. I find that anything above, I would say size large, extra large, even plus sizes tend to sell really well. I think most online resellers feel that way as well. They go a lot quicker. So this is a size 12, so this one will do much better than if they had sent me like a size 2 in the same skirt. And so I'm expecting to get about 25 to 30 for this piece. Okay, next I have a sweater that I had a really hard time finding any good comps on it or anything, but it's super soft and cozy. And I'm tempted to keep it for myself. It's my size, it's my color, so I might just keep this one. But I absolutely love it, and it's by a brand I've never heard. The brand is called Free Press Clothing. It's an acrylic sweater, it's nothing fancy. Oh man, the landscapers are next door right now. Hang on, I gotta shut a window. I swear, we've had landscapers like literally taking trees down at my neighbors all day, and now they've left. And my other neighbor has someone mowing their lawn. So we'll get through this. But I feel very fortunate that I can have my windows open in mid-November. But anyway, about the sweater. This sweater is called the free press cozy sweater tunic, and the color is yellow mineral. And yeah, it's just a basic acrylic sweater, just some nice kind of oversized, comfy, soft sweater. So this might be staying in my closet. I already have like 2 tops in this exact same color, so we'll see, but I love it. Oh, here's another one of those tops that I showed you in the beginning. I told you they sent me like 3 of these. This is that Love by Design, same sweater that you see on the mannequin, and the one that I showed you, first piece that I showed you that had some color damage on it. So I have another one of those. This next top is by a brand called, and I think I'm saying it right, Susina. I've never heard of it. It's a basic square neck striped tee, and yeah, that's all they call it, the square neck striped tee. And it's black and white stripe, short sleeve. It didn't retail for a whole lot. It retailed for $15, so I am not expecting to get a lot out of this. Probably I will list it for between $12 and $15. I have another free press item, just like that yellow sweater that I just showed you. And this one is called the Free Press Ruched Tank Dress. So it's got the tank top sleeves, and then it has some ruching down the side of the bodice there. And then I really like the detail at the hem. Let me find it for you. Kind of has like a little bit of a wrap detail there at the hem. This dress retailed for $27, and comps were between $20 and $25 on this dress. So I'll probably be listing it for right around that price. Next, and this is where everything starts getting a little bit better. I was a little disappointed because those are the first things I pulled out of the box. And while they're all nice pieces, I was like, oh man, this isn't gonna go for very much. You know, did I do the right thing? Should I have bought this box? But then as I kept digging through the box, I came across some pieces that made it worth it. So this is one of them. This piece is by Bowden. There is the tag right there. Bowden has always sold really well for me. I sell the women's pieces, but I've also sold a lot of kids mini Bowden, which has a really good following. But this was a really nice dress, and I like the size. Again, it's a larger size. I think this is an extra large. It is a US 14 regular. And the comps looked excellent on this dress. It is called the Bowden Maya Jersey dress. The colorway is navy petal foil print. And so I found a lot of these listed and sold in different patterns and colors for up to $75. Again, I'm probably gonna come in a little bit underneath that, but I'm hoping to get between $50 and $60 for this. So it is a really long maxi dress, but it has these different tiered panels all the way down to the hem, and there's the petal gold print pattern. This definitely made up for the other items. Not that they weren't nice, like I said, it's just that when I'm looking at how much I paid versus how much I can sell them for, and then I still have to pay fees on all of that stuff, I was getting a little bit nervous. All right, the next item is by BP. I showed you another item by this earlier, I believe, this BP dot. I don't know if that's important. I will put it in the listing, in the title of listing. But it is a BP V-neck basic gray t-shirt. Not much to say about this. They did have sold comps of about $15 though, which is fine. I mean, it's good to have some basic pieces listed as well. Same brand, that BP brand, and then a basic black cotton pocket tee. There's the pocket right there. So just a basic black pocket tee, and same price. I'll probably sell it for around $15. I have another beautiful dress coming up for you. And this is the same brand as that green dress that I showed you earlier. This is by Cooper Street again. There's the tag there. And this dress has the strappy tank sleeves. It is a ruffle midi dress. I'll pop a picture up here on the screen to give you a better idea. And this is called the Cooper Street Harlow midi dress. There were not any sold comps on this particular dress. There were a couple of them listed, but none in this size, which is good. However, I think this was a smaller size. This is a US 6, so that's not too bad. I prefer that over the little the little tiny sizes. But let's see. It looked like the dresses that were listed for around, I think they were 95 to 100, so I'll come in under that, probably between 85 and 90. But yeah, it's a very pretty dress. I think it would look really cute with like a denim jacket for the fall and winter. And I think it would also go with this sweater. This cardigan is by BB Dakota. It's not a brand I'm familiar with. I've seen a lot of resellers pulling this out of different mystery boxes that they've purchased. I think it's a Revolve brand, as in they sell it on revolve.com. I'm guessing they must sell it at Nordstrom as well, unless somehow they slipped some of the Revolve pieces into this reseller box, because I know that you can buy Revolve brand mystery boxes as well. So this is BB Dakota, and it's the Valerie cardigan, and it's in Pink Blossom. I will say, they did not have any sold comps on this sweater. As pretty as the sweater is, I did not see any sold comps on Poshmark, and there were quite a few listed. Probably 20 or so, which to me seems a little bit oversaturated, and I think there were maybe 6 in this medium size that I have. So anyway, there's that. So I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to list that for, but I'm thinking probably around 30. Here is another BB Dakota. This one I really like. This one I'm tempted to keep for myself. This is that same brand, BB Dakota. Very, very soft knit gray, and it has the tie front down at the front there. It's not tied currently, but it's a tie front top. This is called the Beal front tie long sleeve knit shirt. Again, no comps on this one. I couldn't find anything at all. I'm not super concerned because I think it's kind of a cute oversized top for myself, so I might keep this one. But if not, I will list it for probably I'll list it for around 25 and see if it'll bring in around 20. I'm really liking this BB Dakota brand. I just don't know anything about it really, but it is very nice quality. This is a third piece by BB Dakota. There it is right there. And this one is so cute. I'm gonna put another picture up on the screen because this one's gonna be kind of hard to show you in the camera. There are these little slit details in the sleeves here, these little cutouts. So I'll put a picture up here so you can see. This is called the BB Dakota Underneath It All Crew, or crew neck sweater, and the color is called Sand. It kind of reminds me like an oatmeal color. So soft. I'm loving this sweater. The sold comps are between $35 and $40 for this top. Okay, we're down to the end of the box, so I have 2 pieces left, and both of these pieces, there's the list right there. Both of these pieces I'm so unfamiliar with. They're both by the same brand. I've never seen it before, never heard of it. The brand is called Line and Dot. And so if you know anything about these pieces, please tell me. I did look this one up and I found it online. This is called the Daria Quilted Varsity Jacket, and it's really cute. It's very nicely made. You can feel the fabric is soft, it's good quality. It's all completely lined on the inside. It has like a satin lining all throughout, even through the sleeves. It has the zipper in the front and the little snaps there at the top, and some little pockets. So definitely very cute. I just couldn't find a lot on this particular jacket, but I think I will list it for around 40 to 45. And the very last piece is the one that I'm most perplexed on. Again, it's that same brand, that Line and Dot, and this is an extra small. It is a very cute little blazer, but I don't know what to call it. I couldn't find anything about it online, different keywords that I was looking for. I couldn't figure out what to call these sleeves because it's kind of a cape or poncho style sleeve. If you notice, it's got one button in the front, and then you'd put like your arm through here, and there's not actually a sleeve. That is the sleeve hole. So it's, I mean, it's really cute detailing. But even if I put up my mannequin, it's gonna be hard to see that detail. I might have to make Emma try it on for me and model it, because it's definitely not my size. I do not wear an extra small. But if you know what this style is called, please let me know in the comments. I think it's adorable. It's a really cute jacket, but I couldn't find another one out there. Like I said, I don't know what to call these sleeves. So because of that, I really don't know what to price it at. I'm thinking probably around $35 to maybe $40, but hard to tell. So that is the reseller box from B&G Trading. I am planning on buying another one of their boxes soon. They did give me a coupon code to use if I leave a review on Facebook or on Google, which I plan to do. And I want to purchase next the Nordstrom Premier. I think it's called the Nordstrom Premier box. I'll get another 25 piece box. They come as small as 10 pieces, and I think that one is $100 for the 10-piece box. And let me look, I'll tell you. So I was looking at it earlier. I have my phone sitting in the box next to me. The Nordstrom Women's Premier Assorted Bundle, which is over $60 MSRP. So each clothing item will be $60 retail or more. I was planning to get the 25-piece box, so that will be $270 for that box. That's the price on that one, and then I'll get 25% off that. So I am planning on trying that one next. If I didn't like this box at all, I would definitely not be investing in another one, but I do think that I'll be able to get my money out of it. So after adding up everything today that I showed you and my low-end comps, I'd be sitting at somewhere around $600 in sales. So that's about a $450 profit before fees, and Poshmark takes about 20% of that. So I still think that's a decent turnaround. I'm happy with that. It's also saved me time because I didn't have to go find the pieces somewhere. So it came right to my house. It took me a few seconds to go on their website, place the order. I waited 11 days and then it came to my house for me. So now all I need to do is steam them, photograph them, and get them listed. So it definitely saved me hours of searching. And now I have 25 pieces of inventory that have tags on them, which is great right before everyone's shopping for the holidays. So I hope that helped you if you are looking into doing any of these reseller mystery boxes. To me, it made a little bit of sense to try it, at least give it a whirl. I know there's so many of them out there to choose from. This one just kept popping up in my Instagram feed for probably 2 months before I finally said, okay, I'm gonna bite the bullet and just give it a try. What's it gonna hurt? And I heard really good things about the company as well. Other people have reached out to them when they've had an issue and the company has gotten right back to them immediately and fixed whatever issue it was. So that built my trust up in the company more. So I'm really excited, and I'm glad that there is a company like this out there that's trustworthy, where we can get some nice pieces and not have to spend so many hours looking for them. Because reselling is a lot of fun, and it's a great way to be able to stay at home, make a little bit of extra money. Now it could be maybe you already are a stay-at-home parent or person, whether you have kids or not, or maybe you're just looking to make a little bit of extra money, and that's okay too. It's also a fun hobby for a lot of people. So I hope to do some more content like this on this channel. Again, I know that it's mostly been about Disney, and I really still want to share those vlogs with you. I really mean that. It's just that they are so much more work for me to edit. So I hope to have time this winter. My parents are going to be coming down from Canada and staying with us for an extended period of time to help me out, and hopefully during that time I will be able to get some of those videos put out, because I do want to share them for myself as well. I enjoy reliving our vacations through those videos, and hopefully we'll get to go to Disney again soon. That's kind of my plan. I've been working really hard. I've been trying to stock money aside so I can take us on a trip soon when we have time. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys later. Let me know in the comments if you like this, and if this is your first time here, please consider sticking around and subscribing, because I definitely don't want to miss when I put out another video. It might be another fun unboxing like this one, or maybe it'll be a Disney vlog. Who knows? We'll talk to you later, guys. Bye!